I would ruin the moment. Typical white guy fucking freezing up. Andrew, would you question the situation or would you go with the flow?
I go with the flow, bro.
Fuck, look at you, man.
No, sir.
What a
No,
stud.
sir.
What a stud.
Hey, I like titles, Lee. I like titles. I take titles. That's what I do.
Wow. Good for you.
Yes, sir. My grandpa did it to me. You know, me and Christina were talking. My grandpa, Lee, he used to like his magazines, right?
Yeah.
And he wasn't just like the Playboy guy magazine. He
No,
was
no,
like the
really
Penthouse.
skanky, awful. Yeah. Juggins and yeah.
So
worst.
me and my nephews, once we started finding out, hey, Grandpa's tool shed, the fucking truck, almost every car. Yeah, Grandma used to catch us every once in a while with these damn things, and I really think it moved my
so
fast.
great.
Yeah, the process of me was sped up just a little, Lee. Doing things, girls are like, what are you doing? I don't know. I fucking seen it in this magazine. I know this shit happens.
So great.
So, yeah, Christina was like, are you sure that wasn't it? I go, you know what? I never even thought about this shit. Yeah, Grandpa might have did that to me. My bad.
That's
you got to.
Awesome.
Nowadays, we're screwed, Lee, because these kids got Google shit now. You know,
dude,
for me,
are you kidding? Really, literally, Pornhub. You can type in any fetish you want.
The music, the music that they hear nowadays. You know, it's so bad. You got to eat my ass like it's a salad. What? What are we talking? I don't.
When's the last time you ate an ass like it was a salad?
Shit.
Right. That's my point. That's my point. That's not a regular Friday night with your lady. Okay? For those of you who aren't married, let me explain. If you offer to toss a salad on a Friday night, you're liable to hear how they haven't taken a shower, and there's no way that's happening.
Yeah, no, yeah. You got to be. If you live that type of lifestyle, you must be clean. Yeah. They call it a ghetto bird bath. That's where she just sits on the
ghetto
sink.
Bird bath.
Yeah, you sit on the sink, you get it done, you're clean, your man can attack you at any time. You see?
I call it a whore shower, but if you want to call it a ghetto bird bath, I'm just breaking it up for you guys. For those of you wondering if we've got more news, we have one last news story for you, and that is boxing coming up next week. See, I break it up. I give you guys your full 90 minutes of Fight Net fun. How can you beat it? The boxing schedule brought to you by fightnetradio.com. Please go to fightnetradio.com. Get involved. As we speak, Hosel is probably typing furiously still in response to me calling him a bitch. I'm strongly debating calling this episode Hosel is a bitch, but I'll probably change my mind at the last minute. You know how I am, Andrew. I always back down at the last minute from those big titles. If you're a longtime fan and you want to be called a bitch, or the possibility of having a show named after you, just disagree with me. I'm right. Just ask my fiance. She will tell you that I am always wrong and that I am rather stupid. But I digress. We have boxing next week and a metric shit ton of it. So let's get to it, shall we? First and foremost, on the ESPN Plus app, Andrew, the WBO junior lightweight title. Christopher Diaz taking on Matsuyuki Ito. Do you care?
Nope. Say it again.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
All right. On Friday night in Laredo, Texas, Randy Moreno takes on Victor Rosas on beIN Sports. No?
Awesome.
Yeah, okay. Don't be a dick. What we're going to talk about is the only thing that's really happening on... There are two fights on Saturday, and the first one is not the big fight. Mikey Garcia takes on Robert Easter Jr., 12-round WBC IBF lightweight unification bout. If you don't know shit or you don't understand shit, bet Mikey Garcia to win by knockout. Andrew says bet Mikey Garcia by decision.
Straight up. No, just straight up. Don't be greedy. Let's not be greedy here.
Should I even look to see what the odds are to see if there's any money to be made on this fight?
I'm going to say it's just a simple, straight bet, Lee. I don't think there's enough money involved to have
I'm sure it's on the board since the fight's going to be in Vegas, but you never know.
If Manny Pacquiao didn't have a knockout, attached to it, I highly doubt Garcia is.
Well, apparently they did in the UK. We just sadly did not.
UK's got legal gambling.
Yeah, they got it going on.
Yes,
Paul
sir.
Cuff will be the first to tell us.
Lee, you know how many of those guys post their bets? I mean, these dudes are doing like $5 bets with 19 parlays attached, trying to win $1 million. It's throwing money out the window all day.
I'm with you. All right, boxing odds for next week. Kell Brook is fighting. How is Special K fucking fighting again? Oh, he's on the undercard. Okay. I didn't understand that. All right, Robert Easter, Garcia. Fucking Garcia is minus 700, bruh. Minus.
Good bet,
wait,
though.
that's where he started, and then it got out of hand. So in Vegas right now, Mikey Garcia is minus 1,300 at the Station Casino and minus 1,000 at the Wynn.
It's a good bet. Garcia should not lose this fight. Easter hasn't shown us anything. Now on the flip side, Lee, you know, when I tell people why not, what is Easter's odds?
Oh yeah, no, Easter is +7. He's a 7-1 dog.
7-1 dog. Now you guys listen.
Plus 700. You got to consider it.
You just, Lee, it's $100, right? You're fucking gonna throw that away anywhere, anyways. Okay,
7-1 is it's worth it. It's worth it to drop a C note at 7-1.
He's undefeated.
Right.
He has a 5-inch height advantage, a 7 or 6-inch reach advantage. He's an American boxer. He's
literally getting looked past by.
Yeah.
You're making a strong case. I still believe that Garcia. I still believe that Easter's taking a dive for Garcia because it's not a money-making fight. Fight doesn't make money.
You have to understand. Did I tell anyone about this week's? What was it? What was the odds last night? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No one thought upset last night. I did not say Beefy Smith has a shot at beating Mungai. Did not like the fight. In this one right here, I say why not? At plus 700, that's a why not bet. I didn't say break the house. I didn't say put your fucking rent money on it. But damn it the hell, the guy's got some kind of advantages going into this fight. He just needs to use them. If he does not use them, Mikey Garcia should win this thing. Put $10,000 on Garcia, right? And then you're gonna win, $2,000, $3,000 back, maybe.
Yeah. On the undercard, also in the LA Showtime Garcia Easter card, Luis Ortiz makes his return to boxing, taking on Razvan Kajonu Shamalama Ding Dong in a town round bout. Ortiz is literally a 350-1 favorite. Like it's 35-1. It's a crazy number.
Right.
But that's not what we're going to be watching on Saturday, right? We're going to go on the interwebs, and we are going to find ourselves a Skybox hot feed, Andrew. Why is that? Because the best fight on Saturday night is Dylan White taking on Joseph Parker, which, by the way, odds-wise, is a straight-up pick'em. Joseph Parker is minus 130. Dylan White is plus 110. That's a pick'em, kids.
Oh, well, that's the bet. I would go Dylan White on a knockout. Come on now. Joseph Parker.
Over the champion.
He's an ex-champ. Joshua whooped him.
I get that. You don't think he's coming in hot and hungry?
No, I don't know. Remember, Dylan White, Joseph Parker probably shouldn't even have had the title when he fought Joshua. Andy Ruiz went over there and dropped a decision in his hometown that people thought was a very close fight. So who knows who Joseph Parker is? Was he just built for this one-time fight with Joshua through Top Rank, or is he legit? Dylan White, we kind of know, is a legit fighter. He's been in with some tough opponents, been in with Joshua himself too. He seems like the bigger puncher. I like that bet. I like
this
bet a lot.
fight. I just like the fight. I like the fight. I like Dylan White. I think that Dylan White's going to ultimately get fucked as the number one contender for the WBC.
But Lee, they both have already fought Joshua though. That's the thing.
Here's the thing. Dylan is now the mandatory challenger for the WBC. He beats,
yes,
right?
Yes. Yep.
And he beats Joseph Parker. Dylan White gets a shot. If they can't make the next fight with Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, then Dylan White gets his shot at Anthony Joshua. Then Anthony Joshua beats Dylan White. He automatically becomes the number one to... Look, this whole thing is about pressuring Deontay Wilder into giving up that fucking belt.
Yes, and Dylan White
and I think the person who's going to get fucked is Dylan White. Like, I don't believe Dylan White is ever going to get a shot at the WBC title. I don't. Even though he should, because you would think on paper, Deontay Wilder should have no issue with Dylan White, right?
I'm going to look at...
Dillian. Dilly. Let's just call him Dilly.
I think
Dilly to y'all.
I think Dylan White sells a better ticket than Joseph Parker.
It's Dillian.
And I also think right now he has more power. Now, I know they have similar records, Lee, but when you look at the opposition that they've been up against, Dylan White has been in with better opposition. Now, Joseph Parker went 12 rounds with Joshua, where Dylan White, I believe, was stopped by, let me check, stopped in the 7th round by Joshua. So there's that right there that you can maybe side with Parker, that he has a better chin. But I don't know, man. 6'4", 7'8". It is. Come on, let's be honest.
It's a good fight. It's guys who want to go to the next level. If you're a fight fan, you're good, and you're here in the U.S., you are definitely going to be looking for a feed of this fight. By the way, it's for those in Europe, like our friend Paul Cuff, you're going to get that on Sky Sport, so you guys get the better fight of the night. Somehow I got to find a Sky Sport feed over the internet, which is kind of fucked up for Saturday.
Lee, I'm going to tell you, Joseph Parker got a majority decision against Hugh Fury. Yep. Hugh Fury, and then got a majority decision against Andy Ruiz Jr. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know who Joseph Parker is. Yeah, it's gonna be a close fight. I like the 110 Dylan White. I like him by stoppage in this fight.
Special K. Kell Brooks.
Where's this fight happening too?
London.
In London, yeah, exactly. So he's traveling over there. Yeah, yeah. I like it.
Special K. Kell Brooks takes on Brandon Cook, and Carlos Takam takes on Derek Chisora in a 12-round heavyweight bout. So Takam and Chisora, two journeyman heavyweight fighters.
Two journeymen, yeah.
Right, guys that are stuck in the middle of the top 10. This definitely, you know what? Kudos again to Eddie fucking Hearn, right? So he's basically building his own heavyweight division for his champion to fight because he can't get Deontay Wilder. The winner of Takam and Chisora moves up.
I tell you, Eddie, we got
Dillian White takes on Joseph Parker. Winner of that could move up. It's smart. It's smart.
I wasn't too impressed with his American signings these last few weeks.
There's nobody to sign.
Andrade. Yeah, Lee, there is. When you have $1 billion, you go out there. The Charlo brothers been begging for someone to sign them. I think the whole
the Charlo brothers suck.
Dude, he got Boo Andrade, Daniel Jacobs. Who is the heavyweight he took?
I don't mind the Daniel Jacobs thing. That's not that crazy to me.
It's just not. It's not when you have $1 billion, you're expecting a little bit heavier hitters. $1 billion.
I don't know if there are any heavy hitters that you can steal.
Dude, I'm telling you, I don't know if Daniel Jacobs beats Charlo. So that's one right there. You could have got both of them. Both of them are undefeated right now. They're doing way better than they're.
Eddie Hearn doesn't look like a guy who floats fighters. Does that make sense? Like, he doesn't like his fighters to just be built up for the sake of getting beat.
Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more. He said big announcement coming. Those aren't big announcements.
And lastly, on this card from London, I don't know if it'll be televised. Here's my little pitch for the women. Katie Taylor takes on Kimberly Connor. 10 round for Taylor's IBF-WBA female lightweight title. They'll be probably kicking off the card. That's a pretty stacked card, Andrew.
Yeah,
again,
I definitely
why
like
Eddie
the card.
Hearn is legitimately the promoter of the year. Sorry to Carlos Beltran, who believes that he is. But can I say it again? Eddie Hearn is a fucking god. Listen to this card again. White Parker, Brooks Cook, Takam Chisora, and then the women's doing a unification bout. Those 4 fights are solid, Andrew.
I know. And I'm going to give you the names of the fighters that he signed from America. Demetrius Andrade, who's 25-0-16.
You used to be high on Andrade.